Just when we thought the dream was over, just when we believed the era of the small phone was dead, buried, and gone forever, it looks like Apple is planning a massive resurrection. We all remember the iPhone 13 mini. It was loved by a cult following, a group of people who absolutely adored fitting a powerful device into a normal-sized pocket. But apparently, the sales numbers just weren't enough for Apple at the time. So they killed it. We got the Plus models instead, and the screens just kept getting bigger, heavier, and harder to use with one hand. But now, as we look toward the future of the smartphone market, a new wave of leaks for Apple's 2026 lineup is flooding in, and there is one specific device that is making a lot of noise. We are talking about the return of the king. We're talking about the iPhone 17 mini. According to new analyst reports and supply chain whispers that are surfacing right now, Apple is quietly preparing to revive the mini form factor. But you need to listen closely because this isn't just a lazy rehash of old parts. They aren't just taking an old iPhone 13 mini body and slapping a new number on it. The report suggests they are planning to fold this device into a new, budget-friendly E lineup. The goal is simple but ambitious: to deliver a compact phone that doesn't cost a fortune but still performs like an absolute beast. If you've been holding onto your cracked iPhone 12 mini or nursing your aging 13 mini for dear life, this might finally be the upgrade you have been waiting for. Today, we're going to break down everything we know about this rumored pocket rocket. From the impossible battery life claims to the shocking price tag, we are covering it all. Let's start with the biggest selling point, the very reason you clicked on this video: the size. The entire smartphone industry has been obsessed with massive screens lately. You practically need cargo pants to carry a modern flagship like the Pro Max or the Ultra model from competitors. But the iPhone 17 mini is going the other way. Leaks indicate that Apple is experimenting with a compact body size, ranging between 5.4 and 6.1 inches. The expectation is that it will align very closely with the perfect ergonomics of the iPhone 13 mini, but it is being modernized for 2026. That means the chunky, outdated notch is finally gone. Reports point to much slimmer bezels around the edges and a massive shift to the dynamic island. This is actually a huge deal for a small phone. On a small screen, every single pixel counts. By moving to the dynamic island, Apple maximizes the screen real estate without making the device physically larger. It gives you more content in the same footprint, making the phone feel modern and premium. As for the build, it will likely feature a classic aluminum frame and a glass back to keep it premium but lightweight. To keep the cost down, don't expect the fancy titanium finishes you see on the Pro models. We're likely looking at standard, clean colors like black, white, and possibly a new vibrant blue that pops. On the display front, Apple appears to be playing it somewhat safe. This is likely a strategic move to protect the sales of their expensive Pro models. The iPhone 17 mini is rumored to use a Super Retina XDR OLED panel. The word on the street is that these panels might be sourced from surplus inventory, perhaps similar to what was used in the iPhone 14 generation. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds old, but let's be real for a second. It still means you get deep, inky blacks, incredible contrast, and up to 1,200 nits of brightness. It is going to look beautiful. However, there is a catch, and it is a big one. The screen is expected to remain locked at 60 Hz. It looks like Apple is skipping promotion yet again for its non-Pro phones. In 2026, launching a 60 Hz screen on a premium phone is a tough pill to swallow for tech enthusiasts. We all want that 120 Hz smoothness that makes scrolling feel like butter. But for the average user, the color accuracy and sharpness of that OLED panel will still look fantastic. And more importantly, sticking to 60 Hz helps keep the battery life stable, which is crucial for a small phone. But while the display is playing it safe, the performance is genuinely aggressive. This is where the new E series might surprise everyone. You might expect a budget phone to have a budget chip, perhaps an older A18 or even an A17. But multiple leaks suggest this tiny foe. NE will be powered by the brand new A19 chip. Yes, the A19. This chip is built on an improved 3-nanometer process. It features a 6-core CPU and a 5-core GPU. This is significant. It means this tiny iPhone 17 mini will likely be faster than most flagship Android phones released in the same year. It is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It also includes a massive 16-core neural engine. Why is that important? Because this phone is being built from the ground up for Apple Intelligence. It is designed to support those advanced AI features that are becoming essential to the iOS experience. To support this, the RAM is getting a massive bump to 8 gigabytes. This is a huge upgrade for a budget-friendly iPhone and ensures the phone will stay fast for 5 or 6 years easily. Storage is rumored to start at 128 gigabytes, scaling up to 512 gigabytes for those who need extra space for photos and videos. Connectivity is another area where Apple is making bold moves behind the scenes. Code discoveries hint that this phone will feature Apple's own in-house C1 modem. This has been a long time coming. Apple has been trying to build its own modem for years to reduce reliance on Qualcomm. Along with that, we are expecting Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 6, and of course, USB-C. This combination isn't just about speed, it is about efficiency. The C1 modem is rumored to be much better at power management, which is critical for a smaller device. Speaking of power, let's talk about the battery. The rumors here are genuinely shocking. Leaks suggest a capacity around 4,055 milliamp hours. Now, I have to be honest with you. Fitting a battery that big into a mini chassis sounds almost physically impossible. The iPhone 13 mini had a battery closer to 2,400 milliamp hours. If Apple pulls this off, perhaps by using new stack battery technology, we are looking at a revolution. We're talking about roughly 20 hours of mixed usage. That would fix the single biggest complaint about previous mini iPhones. Imagine a small phone that actually lasts all day without needing a power bank. Charging will likely stick to 20W wired speeds with a possible return of MagSafe at 15 to 20 watts. Now, let's look at the camera. To keep the price down, Apple is keeping the hardware simple. The iPhone 17 mini is rumored to feature a single rear camera. But don't let that fool you. It is expected to be a high-quality 48-megapixel sensor. We have seen what Apple can do with a single lens before. With the massive power of the A19 chip, the computational photography on this thing will be insane. It will be capable of shooting 4K video at 60 frames per second with excellent stabilization. It basically proves you don't need 3 lenses to take a great photo. You just need one great lens and a powerful brain processing the image. The front camera will likely stick to 12 megapixels, though some wilder rumors suggest a jump to 18 megapixels for sharper selfies and better Face ID angles. Finally, let's talk about the money and the launch. Trial production is reportedly set to begin in April 2025. This sets the stage for a spring 2026 launch, likely in May. This is interesting timing because it separates the Mini from the main iPhone 17 launch in September, giving it its own spotlight. As for the price, leaks point to a starting price of $599 for the 128 gigabytes model. There will likely be a 256 gigabytes option at $699. Some people are hoping for $499, but let's be realistic. In 2026, with an A19 chip and 8 gigabytes of RAM, $499 seems like wishful thinking. However, at $599 combined with carrier deals, this could easily be the best-selling budget phone on the market. In my opinion, if this phone is real, it is the smartest move Apple has made in years. There is a massive, silent group of people who hate giant phones. They are tired of hand gymnastics. They don't want a tablet in their pocket. They want a phone they can use with one hand. They want to reach the top of the screen with their thumb. By combining the modern dynamic island design with a powerful A19 chip and an aggressive $599 price tag, the iPhone 17 mini fills a gap that no other manufacturer is touching. It isn't just a cheap iPhone. It is a high-performance device that respects your pocket space. I really hope these leaks are true because the market needs this phone. But what about you? Are you Team Mini? Would you buy a single-camera iPhone if it had the A19 chip and great battery life? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon like that so you don't miss any updates on the iPhone 17 lineup. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.